guys, welcome to Getting Real with Real Food Recovery. This is our weekly wisdom chat with the Real Food Recovery leaders. And today we're going to talk about people that want to put off till the beginning of the year, eating clean and getting clean and doing better and making their health a priority. And I want to start off by saying it's interesting how we can use the month of December as an excuse to be the holidays, but I'm here to tell you my biggest point is every single day of the year can be something. There's always a reason to have a celebration or, in air quotes, treats that you celebrate with or around. There's always something at work. There's somebody's birthday. There's, somebody got an A on their paper. So that type of mindset, it will never be January. Tomorrow will never come. There is a million reasons that you can give yourself to an excuse to wait for something to be convenient or to work well into your plan. So that's my big point about waiting till January. In other words, you're saying to yourself, I'm going to destroy my health as much as possible during this month, and then I will respect myself starting in January. It just doesn't seem congruent with logic. So that is how I look on it when I'm working with people that say, I'm just going to wait till January and start then. Jamie, how do you feel about that phrase? I'm going to wait till January.
I think it does us a huge disservice. It does our health a huge disservice. We know the science is very clear that every forkful we take either brings us closer to our health goals or further away. It is literally that granular. It is every forkful. So every meal is an opportunity for us to get closer to our goals or further away. When we look at the holiday season that now, unfortunately, starts in the end of October and goes all the way until the beginning of January. Some folks would even say they'd have it go until Valentine's Day in February. That's insane, but they'll do it. They'll try to do it. I would say there's what, 2.5 months, maybe 2 months, end of October through beginning of January. If you count the actual days that are observed as holidays in most cultures, you're talking about 4 days. If you bring in other cultures that have longer holiday celebrations, you're maybe talking about max of 10 days. So what are we talking about here? 10 days maximum, and you're giving away 2.5 months of your life. You're throwing in the towel, or you're allowing yourself to indulge for 2.5 months for up to between 4 and 10 days of actual holidays. So for us to say we're just going to start again in January is actually putting us behind the 8 ball a full 2 months. Not to mention all the things that we're doing that are taking us away from our health goals in those 2 months. So it can take up to another 10 months to heal from the damage that we do in this 1-2 month period. And we wonder why every year we all get a little bit further away from our health. And it's not, yes, we think it could be maybe about weight, but it's really not about weight. It's so much bigger than weight. It's the way that our health actually shows up. Shay, what's your experience here?
Can I say something really quickly? And when you talk about days, do you have to eat all day long, or can we just call it a meal?
Exactly.
I mean, some people think the whole day is just for eating all day long and just plowing through it. Just try and keep it at least to one meal. It doesn't need to be a full day. So I interrupted. Go ahead, Shay.
Oh, no, I love this. It's such wisdom. I love hanging out with you ladies and just learning these nuggets. And just to add to what you've said, I mean, this is something that I love working with folk in, because the question really is, if not this, what? If not now, when? And often what's coming up, and I want to speak a little bit into this side of it, is often what's coming up is a resistance, isn't there? There's a resistance to doing it. We're almost prolonging the inevitable. We're procrastinating, we're prolonging the inevitable. And I wonder often, what is that? What is that why? What are we trying to put off? Because actually we're choosing our pain, aren't we? At the end of the day, we're choosing who it is that we want to be. Every sort of bite we take, every sort of action we take, every step, we're choosing. We get to choose who it is that we're actually voting for. And I know you ladies will totally agree with this one. That version, that healthiest, most thriving version, does exist. They exist. And we can actually close that gap. We can be that person now just by taking that one small next step. But I think being able to dialogue, why is there a resistance? What are the excuses that I'm trying to find right now? Those are all just coming up as almost kind of protective barriers, but they're not going to serve us well at the end of the day. So what is the resistance saying? What is the one small thing? And actually, who do we want to be now? And then the next step, and then the next step. So just some thoughts from my side.
Agreed.
I love what you said, that staying in the food protects us from discomfort, when actually it really is adding and compounding to the discomfort. And the other thing I was thinking all year. And if people want to celebrate, if it's something to really look at, if the celebration, if the food needs to be part of celebrating, if that's what keeps you happy, is having the food there, then we need to take a deeper look at what our value system is. What are we doing? The people that we're connecting with, what about putting the emphasis just on that being the celebration and gathering together? And how much are you really getting out of the connections with other people if the food is the main emphasis for you? So those are just some of the thoughts I had. And we also know that the more we give in, the more we are substantiating the cravings. It just makes them stronger.
Yeah, it's a snowball. It's a snowball effect.
Yeah, it's progressive, right? And the more that we are able to stave off those cravings, they get smaller and less of a chokehold on us. So anyway, these are just a few thoughts we have. And if you have more questions about what we do here at Real Food Recovery, you can find us at realfoodrecovery4u.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. So it's realfoodrecovery4u.com. And we are here to help people that struggle with processed food addiction and food obsession. And we know there is a better way and a better life, and we are here to help you with that. So thanks, guys. See you later. And we're wishing you all a wonderful holiday season as we get going. Bye-bye.
Healthy holiday season.
Wonderful. Yes. Bye-bye.
Take care.